Hello there, welcome to another exciting episode of Fargo Retro. My name is Eric, and today we are presenting Shapez2, exciting new automation strategy management game, available on Steam. Just came out, available for $20 till the end of the month, so it seems like it's a pretty good deal. Let's just jump right into it. I'm excited to give you 1 hour of brand new gameplay. I haven't even touched this once. Let's just jump right into it. So we'll call this an untitled save game for now. Let's go Fargo Retro. We'll go with a normal difficulty here. We're just going to start with the regular scenario. It looks like operators certificate. Sure, let's get going. So kind of these types are a little bit my thing. We've been playing some of those. Thank you for signing up. You did sign up, right? Either way, the Vortex requires us to evaluate your factory operator skills before issuing your operator certification. Simply deliver the requested shapes as efficient as possible. That's it. We might reward you with new upgrades and technologies based on your performance. You can have as many buildings as you want, but please don't damage them. They'll need them for the next participant. I will strive for efficiency, build no spaghetti factories. I will not damage any buildings. Okie dokie. I want to place some tractors here. Press R to rotate. Oh, super easy. Use the belt to deliver shapes to the vortex on the right. Sure. Place anchors with C. Dragging a belt. Okie dokie. I think we can do that. Ooh. Fun. Ooh, that's the vortex, so. Alrighty. Open the knowledge panel here. We got a knowledge panel. Shapes are composed of smaller sections, named as quarters, that can be separated and reorganized. Similar to cakes, shapes can have multiple layers. Alright. Each different type of quarters can only be found by expanding deeper into space. Okay, so we're trying to build up some shapes here. You've got the basic instructions all contained here. I like this. This is pretty solid. Snap. Neat. Home back to the vortex. All right. All of this pretty much makes sense here. Now read it if you need to. Okay. Pretty good. All right. Oh, we got some milestones going on here. Place 3 half destroyers to cut shapes into half. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Cut. You need multiple buildings per belt. The amount shown on top right. Okay. We want to build 3 guys, huh? Like the half destroyers. Sure. So this kind of seems like it's a sort of a reduction, if you will, of the strategy management game. Here's we'll see. There's no other buildings, I don't think, deliver the half circles. This is not an item you want to extract some squares already. Sure, can do that. Belts, tractors. Go. Something like that. I'm sure it's just... Oh, it's at a little angle there. Huh? And off it goes. Super easy, super novel. You don't have to... There's no cost to any of the buildings or anything like that, which is nice. Oh, that's just kind of a tooltip that's up. I see. I thought it was a tutorial. So I was late coming to the game with Factorio, but I actually think I played Dyson Sphere program before I played Factorio. Cut, rotate, and cut again to produce quarter circles. Sure, we can do that. Another... I want to do rotators here, sure. And then we're going to do some cutting. The vortex accepts any shape rotation. Sure. Okay. We'll drag belt. We already did that. Now we gotta cut up some squares. So just do this. Pretty good vibes, like the sort of techno music. Sort of vaporwave, I guess, is the proper phrase these days. So let's get some more of this stuff going. It looks like tractors. Alright, I like a lot of the games in the genre have been going towards, you know, free refunds of buildings and stuff like that. But this one is totally totally free. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. Totally free. Oh, shape. Cool. Let's go. Make some of those. We are. Okay, milestone. Rewards here going on. Stacker and second floor. All right. You were rewarded the stacker and second floor, allowing you to stack shapes and build multi-layer factories. Let's see what you can do with them. Boy. All right. Stacking, which enables the production of shapes with multiple layers, where you can combine different quarters into a single layer. Sure, I see what's going on. That's fun. So those are the more complex goods that you're making, and sort of instead of building up a factory to advance the types of buildings and the building chain that you have, you just unlock it and I'll dump it into here, and your focus is on efficiency, and that's pretty cool. Let's combine circles and squares. Let's do it. Place 6 stackers. Sure, that makes sense. Okay. Apply it with. Sure. How are we gonna deal with this? I guess we don't really need this right now. We'll get rid of all of that. And we'll get this line gone too. And we'll bring it over here as the base. While connect floors by pressing Q while dragging. Okay, I see. Interesting. I don't really need to do that this first one. Okay, so those will start going that way. Let's say how many I need. 6 buildings per full belt. Okay, pretty effective. And then we'll get this guy going up a floor and going this way. Excellent. Off they go. Get out. Okay. Interesting. We should get them combining soon. And then we gotta quarter some squares here. So let's get, because we don't really need these doing this anymore. They're a mass. It'd be nice if there was one that you can delete to the root and deliver the stack shape to the vortex, but we also need to do some cutting. So let's optimize this here. So you gotta cut 1, 2, 3. 2. Oh, we don't know that that's how that's gonna directly line up. So okay, And then we have to rotate it. We could... Sure, we'll deal with that in a second. It wants me to deal with that now. In the tasks you want to work on, making them always visible, sure. Do all of them. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We gotta chop these guys up. We gotta rotate them. And tab to switch variants. Probably a more efficient way to do this, but I'm dumb. Cut. And then we'll get gone. Excellent. I don't quite know. I gotta figure out. There's gotta be a better way to rotate that, I'm sure. Let's see. Rotates this way. R rotates that, but I can't figure out how to switch. It says tab, but we'll figure that out. We got these building up here. We also need to do some of this. So let's do a double square. That seems fun. We need to build another set of stackers. We'll do 6. They're about this way. Build that guy like that. Huh? There we go. So we've got our 2 milestones building up here. We've also got our first extraneous task. We can also do a double circle, it looks like. So let's get working on that. I don't need any of this happening. Whatever is going on here can stop. And we will get another set of stackers. Oh. 6. And then and we'll get some tractors going over here. We've built. Okay. So we'll have our second extra task going. And then we're going to figure out our third here. So is there anywhere else we can mine some squares? What do we got going on down here? I think these are circles. So these might be squares. We should be able to do a triple square over here somewhere. So our extractors. More extractors going on. Yeah, this is a pretty decent game. I was like, not sure if I would vibe with the lack of specific buildings. Part of the fun of the strategy management sort of automation game is the fantasy of whatever the setting is, but yeah, you know, not too bad. Let's go. How do we want to do this one? Something like 6. And I had some pop-ups. I didn't see what they were. And then something like... we gotta do at least one. And then another set of stackers. And then There you go. And the same thing here. Oops. Oh. Not gonna be the most efficient. Sorry about the spaghetti factory. Alright. Our milestones are getting crazier. Alright, it's a pretty decent little training mission too. It's pretty ingenious to set it as sort of like a research. Oh boy. A research point. Can either unlock or improve. I like that. And then we're gonna get these going this way. Off you go. Alright, so now we gotta chop these bad boys up that we were already doubling. And then cutter. And then off you go. Huh. A little backed up weird, but I think maybe once it gets flowing, it'll work its way out. Alright. Now what do we need to do? So we need to work on our milestones again. We're just sending stuff into the void. They don't need to be there. So first off, we'll do some cutting. Looks like on this thing. Ah. And then I need to as any, so I'm gonna just do it and see if it starts ticking down. Because I don't... We'll see. Alright. Off it goes then. I guess I don't need to worry. I need to check my crazy rotating. May not need to do this. I certainly don't need to tear all this gunk down. We need to do a double square. Boy, lock something. I think we can do some research here. Our belts go faster, or we cut more. Stack a little better. Can't unlock anything yet. So we'll maybe see if we don't get another research point or two here in the next little bit. Maybe we'll unlock and use unlock and upgrade. It wants to, so I'll do stacking. I like the stacking best. Alright. Unlock something else here. Conflict. Yes, already got another one. Cycling miles. Oh boy. Unlocked a new set of things to work on. Yeah, see, this is got a lot going on here. What do we have over here? We have these big boys. It wants me to add another layer. We should be able to do. And we'll go stackers. go. And then this guy. Alrighty. We're in business. Off that goes. Let's jump back to this here. So we want a quarter. We're having that. An extra line here. More mining to be done. How does this work? That's like the reserves of it. I don't know. There's some circles over here, but I don't really need circles. I guess I need some half circles. So let's do a line of those. Trackers. Oh, I really should get that. Ah, choice paralysis. Then we'll do the combiners. 3, 3. Oh, this is a ton of fun. Okay. And then we gotta cut them. Our cutters on. And then we'll send them off to the void. Off it goes. A little more research going on. Cool. I think we have to look at, is there any sort of swapper? We need 12. Cutter separates the west and the east. Brash destroys shapes. Rotator counterclockwise. Oh boy. A lot going on. There we go. And then that'll cut. That should get those going. We need to cut the double squares yet. Really need to be like bunch of like I want to get 6. Then it's 1 and then it backs up, and that's not very many. And I still don't know how to do this combining thing. Which is pretty cool. A lot going on. See what we're dumping. We're dumping these. These should be this. You want to always kind of go back to your main line and see what you're feeding in, because you almost never need to keep feeding it the same thing for very long. Do that, and then you guys need cutters. Cutting again. rotate it at least once, or then cut, and off you go. That's what we're looking for. And these half circles are fulfilling that. That's what we're looking for there. Need to get square on square chops. It's sort of the same process, it looks like. Cut there. And then we'll rotate, probably. Oh, that we do want as a cutter. Another cutter. And off I go. Click any shape in the interface to open its shape view. Don't click anything, does that happen? Okay, sure. Alright, so we got some pin tasks slowly ticking away. Not so slowly, apparently. One of them we've just cleared. Get to the point where we can do a real upgrade stacker bent. The top shape on the bottom shape and output to the side. Interesting. Separate. Swap. I think swap is what we're looking for these next couple, so we just gotta grind this guy out and then these couple and see if that gets us to where we can do whatever that is. I have a couple. I have one extra square, two extra circles. Task and grants. Search has been unlocked. Sure. One of these half circles become quarter circles now. Probably need to be rotated. Just assume. Rotate them right at the source. And we cut. And we toss. Alright. And that should get us to this then, it looks like. Yeah, not a bad little game. We'll want to, with one of our extra squares here, we get some, bet we can get these miners over there. That's probably how it were we. Oh, interesting. Alright. Tossing a whole bunch of bull crap in the void. We can speed up. Probably not. It doesn't look like. I'm guessing it's thinking that during my downtime I'll optimize or try to get to the next thing. So I need to do circles, it looks like. I need to get them quartered. Quarter some circles. Alrighty, so getting them going. We gotta get some half squares then. I guess I don't know quite which direction to go. Figure that out when we bring these bad boys together. All right. Copper. Yes. Great. I don't know, that's quite what I want. Butter. Maybe I drop them such that they just fall like a Tetris piece. I think might be what's going on. So let's just, so we've got that. Leave. How do we want? We've got those on bottom. We want to get this on top. We need to. This comes out like this. Gets rotated that way. Chop. And then we'll rotate again. Then we'll rotate again. And get back to the direction it should have been the whole time. Oh, I'll probably need to throw these guys away. So, well, it doesn't matter. Those will be that way. And then I want to stack them. I'll go like this. Gonna delete some of that and go like this. See if that works. I mean, it looks like it will. These first couple are going to come out weird, but then it should come out correct after that. I'm guessing this can just take anything without issue of... If it doesn't need it, it just also is in the void. Alright, I think that's how we get those pieces going. Yeah. Well, look at that. Ideal ratios. So, says it right there. Shape previews. Yep. If I'd have looked at all of that stuff here. But I'm blind playing it for you here. So if you're on the fence about getting this, if you think this has been fun, again, it's on Steam here. $20 for the first, till the end of the month, I think. So, yeah, pretty decent deal as it comes to Steam automation games. So I believe it was early access as well. So they were shooting to have a kind of a complete product at early access, and seems to work. So I'm enjoying it, and you know how these games are. Dyson Sphere program has a lot of feedback from the creators as well. You get in on the ground floor here of a pretty decent game, it looks like. All right, cycling, missing a quarter. Oh, that's fun. Putting him back. Oh, that kind of looks like a sandwich. Recycling. I don't even know how the recycling would work. Third floor 50. Oof. Okay. The recycling is for decoration. Separate. Swap. Go that way, because I feel like I can sort of... That's going that way. That's that way. I think this isn't even anything at once. Probably this. And that. We'll do the cutting. Then I need just a flat circle here. And then to combine those, I'm 180. Okay. And then we gotta combine them. All right. I think that's what they want. That one unlocked here. Absolutely crushing our certification here. But now we're at an impasse because I don't know that we need much of that going on here. We might have to just sort of fundamentally reformat our whole freaking base over here. So is this doing anything here? These triplets? Oh, not at all. Yeah, selecting. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll destroy all that. What do we need? We need to, very basically, we need to order we're gonna do is do this first strand like this. And then do something similar. And we'll get these guys. Okay. And we'll stack them. And then we'll conveyor belt them. Okay, So that's our sort of basic income over there. Now we got to work on some more tricky guys. So the vortex indicates whether you deliver the red cross. No longer required anymore. Green check mark. Correct. You delivered enough. Challenge difficulty. Wait, you have to get it into the right position. I think it's saying we can... Oh, get rid of all of this. It doesn't want any of this anymore. Oh. Oh no, it did want that. It did want that. Oh, I'll just have to start over. I don't think it wants any of that either. We pretty much went through a whole base iteration. I like that it makes you restart over fundamentally as well. So now we have a chance to sort of work on our next things here. So we accidentally stopped this one. So let's think about that. So we need a double square plus a half circle. So let's get our double squares going. This will be we'll just stack the squares and then we'll cut them, I think. We're gonna stack 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfecto. Then we're gonna cut them. And then we're gonna need some circle. Grab our circle. And then we need to cut the circle. 3. And then we need to rotate the circle. So it's gonna come out like that. And then we're gonna need to stack them. And bend them. And then similarly, but also up in the air. From there, send them to the hole. Off they go. So that'll restore that one. Next up, we need a single square quartered and a single circle quartered. We'll do the square quartering. And I'm not going to get my operator's license in 1 hour. That's my new goal. Gotta get going. Gotta get going. So, spin it. Cut it. And circle. Circle. Rotate. Cut. And then... Okay. Okay. And these bad boys. All right. I got that one going, and now we just need a double circle chopped in half, or double circle quartered. Be able to do that over here. First, do our stacking. So strange. That's what the combiner is about, huh? Because then you wouldn't necessarily have to go through like this step of double stacking and then cutting it. But oh well. What I'm doing. So we want to stack first. Here. Okay, and then just do it this way. Press V to hide upper floors. Not quite what I want. Then it won't cut. We'll rotate. Cut. And then rotate to place. Alright. Back her up. Off we go. Thanks. Off they go. Excellent. Tasks. Got one complete here. Oh boy. Research has been unlocked. Trash. Rotators. Rotates shapes counterclockwise by 180. Third floor is a big boy. Make belt go. And then I gotta get rid of these guys, don't we? Yeah. Alright. I'm hoping this milestone's the last one here before the end of the map. I'd like to get my operator's license before I end of the stream. But first impressions are pretty favorable. Again, my biggest concern was that the shapes made it too abstract, that I wasn't going to be able to enjoy the sort of the scenario, the setting, if you will, the fantasy of being the lone guy in Factorio or the robot or the dude in Satisfactory. But yeah, this is a pretty solid little time, and it gives you a nice little puzzle you have to deal with, and there's lossless building and rebuilding, so there's no reason not to experiment, try and optimize what you're trying to do. Where are you guys going? Here. These aren't even needed anymore. That's squares. turning into rotator. Swap. Switch to swap. Stacker. Stacker. So this swaps the west halves to, if I get it. I'm trying to think of how I would use this to make things more efficient. I don't know that I'm going to quite get there, just thinking about it on screen. Especially as I try to sort of summarize what I've been doing here. So, yeah, I mean, again, obviously, if you're liking Factorio, Dyson Sphere program, that kind of thing, this is a good addition to the mix there. It really drills it down to the fact that it's sort of like a puzzle. There's not as much of the sort of like colony management components of it. So if you do like colony management, the COI is probably a better bet for you, Captain of Industry. But yeah, I mean, I 100% expect this to do pretty well. I recommend it, especially for $20. The price point's cheaper than Factorio, and it's still in early access. So yeah, it's a full-throated. Definitely recommend purchasing it, giving it a play here, at least initially. It'd be hard to screw up from this point. So yeah, we'll see if we get our last milestone here. You shape code, copy shape code so you can share it. That's fun. The old Ruru. Can we build this any faster? We could if I figured out how to cut and swap better. West half. They would both share the same west half. So I have to do like your shape goal. You can now produce the next shape milestone complete. Unlock blueprints. Prioritize milestones first. We recommend prioritizing the milestone shape first. Side tasks as they can be delivered. Yes, I agree. You know, copy and paste. So shift, Control C to copy. That's pretty good. You can create your own library. All kinds of customization. Really good stuff. Oh boy. I don't know that I'm going to get my operator certificate in this hour here, which is a darn shame. But, yeah. I can give it, select an area, a copy with shift in this, and then press Control and C to copy it. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I think most of this infrastructure is going to stuff that we don't need again. Let's redo all of this stuff. So we need a copy guy. That is quite a little puzzle there, isn't it? So a square on each side, a circle. I think Whopper. I think first things first. Do some chopping. Half destroyer. Start there. Rotate. Chop. Rotate. And then I'm going to do something similar. Chop. Rotate. Chop. Rotate. And we will stack them. right, so that gets us our base there. We'll do the same sort of thing, but with I wonder if I can just copy this then, if that's the kind of the point here. So if I just do this, copy, and then I get that with circles, and then we can just rotate those. And then we'll stack those. Point the wrong way, who cares? I don't. If it doesn't want me to do a spaghetti factory, it shouldn't let me do unlimited anything. That's kind of on it. Wow. Quite a shape I've got building here. Alright, and then put this bad boy going this way. And then up this way. And then we gotta go this way. And then you best believe we're going this way. Right, because it's going the wrong way. And then that's what we got going on. Alright, I liked that. That was cool. And then it was like, I like that it was sort of product agnostic. It didn't matter that you're like your smelter had the wrong like your smelter had the wrong recipe or whatever. It's like, oh no, you have iron ore over here, but this is copper. It's like, well, it does the same thing. That's pretty cool. Our milestone going on there. Yeah, all the rest of this we don't really need here, so I'll get rid of that. Same over here. Get rid of that. And then we can think about our next little thingery that we have to do. So you could double stack these bad boys, or you could cut them down. Let's do our double stack first. Oh, we'll probably have to call it here. I don't know that I can get into too much more gameplay here. But yeah, again, Shapez2, brand new. Must buy is you. I would. It do. Play it much. You should. Yeah, first hour here with Shapez2. Building a heck of a little factory here. Focus on the milestones. Don't be afraid to rebuild. You can definitely optimize it more if you'd like. There's all kinds of space here on the periphery. But it looks like that's where you're going to be able to connect to different places. They just aren't set up for that quite yet here. So I think paper miner extension. So you just copy the shape mining platform. That would be pretty cool. It didn't let me do that. Alright, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Upgrades, all kinds of research. Rotate the other way. I wouldn't have to have these weird chains. Probably a good deal. Alright, well thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Take care, y'all.